is substitution. Whenever they say substitute, I want you to dig a hole. What do you mean dig a hole? I'll tell you what I mean. You're going to dig out a value and fill it up with an equivalent value. So we're going to use parentheses as the hole. We're going to dig out a value, and we're going to fill it up with an equal value. Okay? And I want to point out here, too, you make one change in every step of an algebra problem. Everything else stays the same. You have to write everything out again. So don't put in any equal signs. Go to the next step and to the next level. You change one thing, you do one thing on each step, and then everything else stays the same. Oh, it's just big enough to remove that variable. So take a look at, here's an example. Okay, everybody's watching? 7 plus 10y. All right, check it out. Here is my variable. I'm highlighting it. I have an expression right here, but it's giving me an equivalent value. It's giving me an equivalent value, 6. So I know, since they tell me what 6 is, this is no longer a variable. It's no longer a mystery number. I can substitute this in and evaluate. So check it out. Okay, everything is copied the same on the next line. Remember, go to the next line. Okay. Oh, come on, stay back, stay with me. Stop chatting real fast. I don't want to turn it off. I want you to ask me questions, but I want you to pay close attention to this. This is a big deal. See, I have this y right here, but remember, I'm digging this hole. This y, I want to replace this y with 6. So watch what I'm doing. I dig a hole. You guys see that? And I'm going to take out that y. And I'm going to throw that y away. Gone. All right? Now, I'm going to take what it's equal to. It's equal to this. I'm going to put that in there. There we go. Ta-da! Now I have a numerical expression. I can evaluate it. The variable is gone. It's now numerical. Yeah, it did. Totally. It's substituted. It's like a substitute teacher, right? It's a substitute. They're equivalent, just a different form. So now, the next step, what do I do now? Well, what should pop into my brain is order of operations. Let me show you one of my brain, what are they? I haven't put this in the clip art thing yet, so let me just open up my PEMDAS thought bubble. Because at this point in time, when I see an expression, I can evaluate. And what should pop in my brain is this. This is my thought bubble. Let me make it smaller. That's too big. Okay? Exactly. I'm going to do PEMDAS now. Okay? So let's look at the order of operations. Da, 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 da. Do I have parentheses? Yes, but look inside the parentheses. There's nothing. It's already solved inside the parentheses. Okay? Since it's solved inside the parentheses, I'm done. Are there any exponents? No, we haven't learned about those yet. You can automatically cross those off now until Unit 6. Multiplication and division. I don't see any multiplication or division signs in here. Do you? You do? Oh, yeah. See, that's a trick question. Exactly. See, I have this 10 juxtaposed right next to something different. It's juxtaposed. It's right next to something different. This 10 is right next to the parentheses. So that means there's an invisible multiplication. I can infer there's multiplication right there. Everybody got that? All right. It depends on what I will tell you. We'll talk about it in a second. I'll answer your question, Farron, in a second. So Now I found my invisible multiplication symbol. I have multiplication. I don't see any division. So let's cross that out. Let's multiply first. What is that? 10 times 6. What is that, everybody? 60. Oh, remember, I'm doing step by step. If you don't do this, I will mark it down. If I was doing this on an assessment, you need to make sure that, remember, every step we change one thing and then everything else stays the same. So on this step, I need to rewrite 7 and I need to rewrite plus. So now I have 7 plus 60. Exactly. So now I've done that multiplication. There's no subtraction. I'm going to do addition. And on this step, I'm doing 67. And that's how we get it. Now, a lot of you guys already got it, right? But how many of you showed all your steps? Step, step. Okay? Okay. Everybody's got that? Now, somebody asked me, well, when would I use DM? Well, if there's a division sign, then multiplication. You would use division first, then multiplication. Whatever order it's in. Just go left to right. These two you do together. These two you do together. Okay? Excellent. I'm so glad you guys are doing your work. Practice doing that because it's not just getting the answer, it's explaining how you got it. And honestly, on my tests, if you get the totally, like your answer's way off topic, but you show me what you did, you get some points. Okay?